And welcome back to another episode of Slay the Spire, The Road to Ascension. We are back up to Ascension level 7 with the defect. We are just one win away from getting back to where we were last time. So let's see if we can push on and then push through where we were. So looking at our beginning options here. I don't know, I'm looking at the deck. Slime Boss, you love to see it. He's probably my favorite Act 1 boss. I just feel like he's the easiest to manage. Where's the Burning Elite? Right here. Part of me is thinking taking this route. I think getting some early elites might be a good call. Is there... I'm gonna take a random common relic. And Blood Vial's a pretty good one. That's pretty helpful. Just having that little bit of extra health is gonna be beneficial. Get rid of you, and then defend. So, same as always, our usual slow start. I should have guarded there. I don't know why I attacked. Our usual slow start. I wish I had more I could start the episodes off with, but unfortunately at this moment nothing really comes to mind as bring it up, for lack of a better phrasing. So, you're just going to be stuck dealing with watching me slowly wake up while beating up slimes. Ooh, loop. Having loop this early is actually... I like loop. That's pretty exciting. Especially now that I got a couple of frost orbs. I'm going to try my best not to have the deck constantly just be the same thing over and over again. But I will say there's only so many, in my opinion, usable cards with the defect. So you're probably going to see a handful of cards just happen. And there's not a lot I'm going to be able to do about that without progressing. Now, I love the idea of consume, but not this time. Or at least not this early. I have enough health. I'll try it. For each curse, I start with 1 strength. I'm hoping that stays at 0, but at least I'll get a perk off of it. This is a bit of a pain, having to deal with these guys this early. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Distilled Chaos, play the top 3 cards in my draw pile. Yeah, I'll play those 3 cards. Free loop. And then channel this. Okay. Defend, defend. So... it seems the orbs really want me to get rid of this one first, which is a problem. Because I need to get rid of one of the outer ones first. So I've got an okay amount of blocks starting off with these frost orbs. But I'm going to need to do better with, well, I mean, I suppose both block and attack. The good news is after this is a fire and then another elite. So hopefully... that will give me a little bit more to work with. But we'll see. I need to get past these guys who are bogging down my deck at an alarming rate. Well, certainly knock them down lower. So if I just do... I guess I'll just get rid of you. Do this. There we go. And now it went from a 3 to a 1. I can certainly work with this a lot better. The sentries usually aren't that big of a deal. I just feel like it was a bit of a gamble starting them off this early. But I think it's fine. Bottle Lightning. I'd rather have Cool-Headed. Another loop. Love to see it. I'm going to rest here. I was going to go for the Burning Elite initially, but 1, I took the wrong path. 2, I got distracted by the fire, but I think I needed it. And I think I'm pretty okay to fight another Elite right now. Especially if I can get my passive damage just rolling, like with these guys. Luckily, he doesn't care about powers, so I can still play those, and now I'll be dealing 6 damage at the start of every turn, irrelevant. Gonna take 24 here. That will have to be okay. 25. And now I just need to get rid of you, like this. Nice. Not too bad. Courier will be helpful. Essence of Steel will be nice. Electrodynamics is great, as we saw last episode. Kunai. No. I'm not attacking very much, and I don't want to pivot the deck. That was, to me, that felt like a free key. So, having 2 elites under my belt, I'm going to gain some gold and then go to this shop. Auto shields. Ooh, starting here. Auto shields, card removal, get rid of a strike. Is there anything else I can really monopolize on here? Strawberry or Horn Cleat? Horn Cleat. That's going to help me a lot, having some passive block. And the sentries are back. Okay. That's a shame. But that's alright. At least this coming turn, I'm safe-ish. Gonna drink this. Attack you. And I'm already blocking for enough. So I'm not gonna worry about blocking. And now we start with some auto shields. This time I came prepared for you guys. And now you're not that big of a problem. It's amazing how much one card makes that big of a difference. But I love it. Electrodynamics, arguably my favorite power on the defect for this exact reason. I can actually just do this and get rid of... There we go. No damage. And then... Nice. Ceramic Fish. Pretty helpful in Act 1. I think Melter's going to help me more in Act 2. Really hope that Electrodynamics is about to come up, because these guys are really annoying. I also do have an escape potion if I feel it's necessary. There's Electrodynamics. So now if I do this... Nope. If I do this, and now I don't have enough energy. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. It's alright. Get out of here. Essence of Darkness. Glacier is going to be good here. Once more, I'm going to have to rest. One of these days, I'm going to start upgrading cards. 2 free loops. We love it. So now I'm dealing 6 damage passively, or blocking for 4 passively. Electrodynamics, and then strike. Slime will crush. I'm going to... Auto shields is going to do me nothing. Do this. Defend. Defend. 21's not too bad of a number. So I can zap and then exhaust these 2. This is going to be a little bit slower, but I think it's going to pan out. Now, what I do is strike, strike, cool-headed. 50's not a bad split. Cold Snap, dual cast, split you again. Glacier. That's going to be blocking for 22. It's not too bad. Cool-headed. Strike. Exhaust a slime. I miss my electric orbs. Electrodynamics doesn't do much if you don't have electric orbs. But I also think this is the only card that I have that adds electricity to... Yeah. So maybe looking at that, I might want to pivot a little bit. Because I can just have loop on a bunch of frost orbs, have my defense just done and dusted, everybody's happy, and maybe start focusing on offense. that aren't inherently electric orb themed. Strike. And then I'll exhaust a slime. Alright, down to 2 of you. Auto shields. Strike. You're gonna be gone now. No, you're not. I don't know why I thought I had 2 electric orbs. There we go. Problem solved. Energy potion will be nice. What are you when you're upgraded? 30 damage. 30 damage for 2 sounds neat, but it's really hard to accomplish here. I think creative AI. I kind of want to see where this goes. And then... Black Star or Philosopher's Stone. Philosopher's Stone, I think. The extra energy just seems a little too useful. And I have some money to go to a shop. I think I'm going to. Ooh, give me the melter. That's fine. The melter is like the best card to play against this guy. Because, watch this. What block? It's so fun. And then strike him with electricity. Defend. And then next turn, I just need to hit him once. I'm going to get rid of the dark. Am I? Yeah, I'm going to get rid of the dark, add the cultist. And I don't need any of these. Not quite sure what I do need yet. Blizzard would be really good, actually. Orrery, what are we looking at? Okay. So, let's see what our options are and then see what kind of deck what direction we're going in. Buys Cognition. I thought I saw a... Yep, Core Surge. So if I were to do Capacitor, Bias Cognition, Core Surge, and Self-Repair. Now I still have money because these 2 are just amazing. I'm going to do a removal. I'm going to remove another... Strike. And take a cool-headed. And I think that's fine. I'll take this as well, just to make sure that I really don't. Really definitely have that artifact for the bias the bias cognition. All right. Cool-headed. Core Surge. Snap. Defend. I don't think I was ready to fight 2 of you, if I'm honest. This is a very power-hungry deck, so now I'm looking for specific cards almost. Do this. Do this. I'm already blocking, so I'll do that. See if I can get rid of these guys quick. I think I can. And then loop. There we go. Problem solved. Ball lightning is going to be good here. Electrodynamics. Loop. Cool-headed. I'm okay with that. See, now Blizzard, I think, is going to be crazy here. Because after I play all my powers... Haha, goodbye. After I play all my powers, I do kind of just... I do have a very small remaining deck. So I'll be playing Blizzard a lot and then just making a bunch of orbs. So that's actually going to be really, really good. I don't think I need more of these. Maybe I'll take 1 Streamline Plus. I don't have much money, but I do have discounts. So let's see what my options are. Force field would be kind of cool. Apotheosis would be really cool, actually. Or I could do another removal. I'll do another removal. Apotheosis sounds fun, but... You know, no. Apotheosis sounds better. I couldn't talk myself out of it. Alright. Capacitor, cool-headed. Cool-headed. And then... Loop, and I'm willing to take this damage. Apotheosis, Glacier. Dual cast. And now we're blocking for good amounts. I guess I'm not blocking this turn. I guess I am a little bit. Actually, a pretty reasonable amount, considering I didn't have any block cards in hand. Cold Snap, Zap, Self-Repair. Creative AI, I suppose. Bias Cognition and Pantea are in the same hand. That's really good. Bias Cognition. Auto Shields. Defend, defend. There we go. I think... Yeah, I'm good here. Nib. No, I don't want any of these. Rest here. Now, with having the Apotheosis, I actually feel a lot better about not upgrading all the time. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. That's... Yeah, no, that's way too much damage. Goodbye. I wanted to fight that Burning Elite, but not like that. Ornamental Fan. Not going to do me much, but that's fine. Okay. Ball Lightning. Defend. Do some more damage. So the problem I have here is the deck has a slow start. So I need to be careful about that. Core Surge. Defend. Once I get a couple of the powers moving, it goes really well. If I could find myself a Monkey's Paw, I think I just win, if I'm honest. But we'll have to see if it shows up. Loop, Bias Cognition, Dual Cast, do a huge amount of damage. Still block for a good amount. I'm going to loop, defend, zap, blizzard, and then do this, just so I have the artifact. Cool. Duplication potion, really good. Sunder. Maybe. No. No, I'm just going to focus on making a bunch of Frost Orbs and kind of letting Blizzard do the damage, I think. I think that's probably the best move I can make right now. Do this. Do this. And now I'm defending myself for enough. And I accidentally killed the Mushroom Rat. Auto Shields. Ball Lightning. Defend. Blizzard. Panacea. I have no idea how to pronounce that. That's just the closest guess I have. There we go. And now I'm starting each round with 4 block, which is cool. And that's before I play the Bias Cognition, which would make it 12 block at the start of my turn. Melter would be really good here. And then, let's see, he's starting for 16. So if I do this and then do this, I think that was a better move. There's no rush. Ooh. Goodbye. We'll take that. Another cold snap. Nope. I want to go to the shop. Loop. Streamline. Cool-headed. Electrodynamics. Glacier. Going well. Going well. Still haven't had to use any of my potions. Bias Cognition. I don't think it's going to matter. I do have an Electric Orb, so what I'll do is hit this guy. Then defend. And now I could just focus on you. After self-repair. There we go. Get some health back. Ancient Potion. Defragment. Very good. Oh, this is one of those where I can pick as many as I like, and I have to lose 6 HP to leave. There's a shop next, so what if I just did this a couple of times and then left? What do we get? Okay. So, really, really getting the artifacts, which is really cool. I'm going to do this, do another removal. I think creative AI is actually a bigger detriment than it is a help. So I'm going to clear that out. Force field. Cool-headed. Get this. And do this. Which power do I want immediately? Probably electrodynamics. And this. Yeah, that was a really, really powerful shop. That just changed a lot. Alright. So I start with an artifact, so now I can play Bias Cognition whenever I want. Cold Snap will be fine. I have so many artifacts available now, because I have the potion, I have Core Surge, I have Peninsula, and I start with one. I have so many artifacts available now. That's pretty crazy. I'm going to Glacier, and then Self-Repair, and then strike this one. I do want that Bias Cognition. I do want that Core Surge, but not nearly as much as the Bias Cognition, if I'm honest. So you are the primary focus right now. I'm blocking for good amounts, which is cool. Although he just gained 5 strength, so that's not cool. Do that. Play Glacier. Still blocking for enough, which is nice. You. Give me that. Capacitor. So luckily, Force Field is free now, which is great. So 3 times the number of Frost channeled. Which is just going to keep getting bigger. Did I just block the Hyper Beam? That's wild. That's kind of crazy. So now the more Frost Orbs I make, the more block I have, and the more powerful Blizzard becomes. So truly, just by doing Frost-based things, I'm going to be doing really, really well here. And I'm already blocking for enough. So there's no need to dual cast. So, cool-headed. Blizzard, now dealing 39 damage. And I'm blocking for 110. I think this might be the plan. Cool-headed. Force Field. Glacier. I'll play a single zap, why not? And I'll dual cast, why not? 152 block. So auto shields at this point will become worthless. I'll wait for the blizzard. Force field, cool-headed, glacier. I'd rather pen nib with the blizzard. It's on its way. It'll get here eventually. 156 damage. That's outrageous. And another bias cognition? I think so. I'd rather empty my deck right now. I have too many cards in it. I'm going to get rid of my... What cards am I going to get rid of that aren't really going to be helping me? Probably the 2 strikes. At this point, I'm not going to need them. Time Eater, not a big deal. I am very cool with a patience game. Let's see here. Maybe go to another shop. How am I doing on fires? I still need to get the Burning Elite, which is here. So, I'll try to take the safe route to that Burning Elite, because I didn't think about that until just now. So, I'll do that. Cool-headed. Bias Cognition. Pretty strong start. It's also really exciting that I don't really have to worry about this guy. Well, I mean, I guess none of them. Don't need another energy potion. Don't need that. Don't need those. I will take a compile driver. Drawing just seems like the right move with the deck size this big. Do this. Do this. I think I will actually take the extra energy this time around so that I can do cool-headed, auto shields, and then loop. Cool. That's very helpful. Glacier. Problem solved. No. Well, how many self-repairs do I have? 1. I'll take 2. Electrodynamics. Glacier. Like this. Okay. I'm taking some damage here. That's just a right shame, but it is what it is. Self-repair. Cool-headed. Having one orb will help me a lot, and then play the capacitor. Self-repair. Frost snap. Defend. I don't want to attack you, and I'm not going to. I can certainly out-block your damage, so I'm just going to let the lightning orb do the lightning orb thing. This is free. Do this. Play zap. And yeah, I will get rid of you. I have enough block. Gain 14 health. Recursion. Apotheosis will turn that into free. 1 colorless. I'm okay with Master of Strategy. I will lose 4 max HP here. Go to this fire. I will smith. Finally, and I will upgrade the Apotheosis. And I need to go, again, trying to take the safe route here. So, cool-headed, self-repair, loop, melter. Hit me for less. That's more than less. That's not very nice. Don't do that. It's rude. Defend myself. Cold snap. That's better. Defend myself more. Glacier. Core Surge. That's a right shame. Self-repair. Capacitor. Cold snap. Cool-headed. Add another artifact. Apotheosis. Let's see here. Have I played both of those? I have. Defragment. Do this. Alright, now we've got our block up, which is great. I have an artifact, so another biased cognition. Do this. Defend. Dual cast. Play the zap. Do some damage, I suppose. Now, how are we doing on Blizzard? I can do more. Cool-headed. That's good. 178 block. Glacier again. Cool-headed. Defend. I don't want to hit you and accidentally give myself another curse. 48 damage. Defend. No, I'm okay with that. I'll wait. Cool-headed. Recursion. Cool-headed. Ball lightning. I'm not that worried about that damage. But I will do this. Because now I'm going to be dealing good damage. There we go. And then I suppose I'll just do this. There we go. Gain 14 health. I lost way more than that. Defragment. No. It would take me too long to set up, and I still have a Burning Elite to deal with not a lot of health. Okay. So electrodynamics, and then I should have done them in the other order. I should have done Glacier first. What if I do this, though? There we go. That's defending for numbers. Man, you guys start with a high damage output. Loop. Melter. Defend. Defend. Bias cognition. Defragment. And then hit you. I need to get rid of some. I need to get rid of at least one of you. There we go. Self-repair. Defend myself. Loop. Glacier. I can wait for the other self-repair. Do I have another artifact? Yes, I do. There we go. Cool-headed. Apotheosis. Pretty happy there. And now, upgraded self-repair. Defragment. Streamline. There we go. And now I can get rid of you and heal for 17. Pretty good. Heat sinks can help speed things up quite a bit. Electrodynamics. Cool-headed. Defend. Not too bad. Let's get some more frost going. Get rid of you. Apotheosis. Recur. What's your okay, so I can do this fine. There we go. Now it's one-on-one again, and this one's not too bad. Upgraded self-repair. Draw some cards. Cold snap. Cold snap. Loop. Biased cognition. Upgraded self-repair. Defragment. Hit you really hard. Problem solved. Gain 20. Nice. Another defragment. Let's see if I can do this. Alright. So, I already have the artifact, so I can play that for free. I could do this. I could do this. And that's fine. Defragment again. Heat sinks. Force field. Zap. Pile driver. Draw both of my loops and cry a little bit. Self-repair. Capacitor. See if I can get some frost orbs going. Master strategy. Give me that artifact and then get rid of it. Apotheosis. Upgraded self-repair. I need more frost orbs. Blocking for 36 passively right now and dealing 39 passively. Pretty good. Recursion. Glacier. I'm blocking for enough. So I'm just going to do this because I can. And I have 17 healing, which puts me almost up to full health at the end of this fight. So that's really cool. Cool-headed. Cold Snap. And now we just kind of wait for either my electric orbs or Blizzard to finish him off. It's going to be really hard for this guy to do enough damage at this point. Let's see, that's 52. I'm already blocking for enough. I think I honestly forgot I had an ornamental fan. I'm just not attacking like that. Alright. And Blizzard. Nice. And I'm 1 away from full health. I left that fight healthier than I started. One more recursion is fine. And then at this fire, I need to claim the red key. Oh, you're annoying. You're a problem. You're very much a problem. Okay. That's different. Okay. Do I have 0 costs in the deck? No. Besides Master Strategy, that's not going to help me. Yeah, you're a huge problem. I didn't think about you. Bias Cognition, Apotheosis, Ball Lightning, Melter. Okay. So now I'm dealing 21 passively. Let's make it more. There we go. Alright, we're okay there. Certainly not beating him this time around, but that's okay. It's not the point. Starting with 39. There we go. Blocking for enough. And I just need to survive next turn. Do a self-repair. Defragment. Master Strategy. I need attacks. Auto shields. I think I blocked for enough. I do. Good. Cool. And I'm full health now. Get a duplication potion. Do I want another heat sinks? Yes, I do. And spin the wheel. Give me a card removal. I have a deck of 40. Or a curse. A curse is also a thing that you could have chosen. Recall. Alright, I have a deck of 41. Let's see what this looks like. Electrodynamics. Cool-headed. And then I'm going to drink this, and I'll do Heat Sinks Plus. First turns are always a little rough. It's okay. We'll be fine. Apotheosis. Defragment. Master of Strategy. Self-repair. Force Field is now free. Give myself another artifact. Play the Heat Sinks. I'm gonna finish off my his 12 count. Cool. Not too bad. I have enough, so what I'm going to do is double down on the bias cognition because I have enough artifacts. Meaning now... Ooh, here's another one. Beautiful. Glacier. Good luck harming me for the rest of the run. That's what we needed. Alright. Now I can loop. Auto shields, why not? Cool-headed. Loop. Recur. Good luck harming me for the rest of the fight. I am passively blocking for 38 right now. And I love it. Alright. Now you're going to do that heal back up to 228, which is going to give me a chance to play other cards. Like this. Force Field is free. Recursion. Ball Lightning. That's fine. Man, this is outrageous. Glacier. Zap. Recur. Cool-headed. So I can dual cast. Do stupid numbers. Alright. 200 block. My word. And then Blizzard. Alright. I have managed my way through Ascension 7. And I can challenge the heart. So let's see how that goes. Okay. Step 1. I can finally upgrade something in my deck of 41. What do I want to upgrade? Everything gets kind of upgraded anyway. I feel like maybe some upgraded bias cogs or force field. I think force field. I have $1 billion, so let's use them. I'm going to get rid of this. I think that one's worse. Free buffer. Upgrade some things. The boot doesn't matter too much. Art of War. Letter opener. Alright. And then one more defragment. Yeah? Yeah. Look at all these artifacts. Artifacts galore. And now I can play Glacier. And still prevent this second hit because of the buffer. I was hoping I wasn't going to burn it that quick, but I'm grateful it was there. Alright. So you're threatening for 22. I have to stay front facing. That's way too much. Wow. Core Surge. Defragment. Force Field is free. Master of Strategy. Bias Cognition. Zap. Dual Cast. Blocking for mostly enough. I am blocking for enough. Very good. Okay. So start with auto shields, heat sinks, recursion, compile driver. Do I have an artifact? No. Cool-headed seems smarter here. And then I can recur. Cool. Still dealing good damage. There we go on that. Melter. Defragment. And then loop. Because I'm going to kill you, get turned around, facing the right direction. My goodness. That health went down. I was healthy at the beginning of this. Believe it or not. Alright, well that makes... Ooh, What am I exhausting? Because I don't know if I want random cards. I'm exhausting... 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. I'm good without it. All right. So, electrodynamics. Play the glacier. Stop there. I lost the buffer to a beat of death, and that's a real shame. Threat me for 45. Okay. But what if you weren't? Just out of curiosity. I have to play the bias cog here. It's unfortunate, but I have to. Defragment. There's the core surge, just in time. Taking the 10. Crying. Oh, my artifact. Okay, yeah, that's... Stop that. Auto shields, apotheosis. Do this. Defragment. Loop. Recur. Recur. Blocking for enough. I'm not dealing any damage, which is a real problem. Cool-headed. Zap. Force field. Cold snap. Self-repair. Don't know why I played that. I don't think I survived this attack, and that's okay. Do I? No. Just barely I don't. By 5. That's okay. I really thought I had the heart, but the fight before it really drained a lot of my resources. So once again, an undefeated heart, but that's okay. We made it to Ascension 8 again. That was the goal, and that's where we're going to pick up next time. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I will see you all in the next episode.